Production at breakfast cereal plants owned by the Kellogg's Company came to a standstill this week. Cereals like Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, and Rice Krispies could all be impacted as workers in Michigan, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee, nearly 1,400 people altogether, went on strike. Negotiations lasting more than a year between management and the union have failed to produce an agreement. Expired contracts, questions about pay and retirement, and fears of jobs being sent overseas are among the issues fueling this labor dispute. Striking workers say that they've suffered a death of 1,000 cuts and cite 16-hour workdays and plans to scale back benefits on their list of concerns. Meanwhile, the company maintains that it's given the union a fair offer and denies plans to offshore jobs to other countries. Well, here with a frontline perspective on the strike is Kevin Bradshaw, a union vice president at Kellogg's plant in Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome to Black News Tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Kevin, you're literally there at the picket line right now. You're just inside one of the buildings there. Can you describe the scene there for us? What's going on and how many people are outside?
Well, earlier today, we had over about 100 people for a rally we had with the community. We got the community engaged. But right now, we have like 275 workers. So we spread out on all three shifts, and we've broken them down so people can walk the picket line within 4-hour increments. So we have probably about 10 to 15 people right now that are here on the picket line, and we're manning the lines 24/7.
Now, you're in Tennessee, so are they also picketing at the other plants in the 3 other states that they're located in?
Yes, they are. That's Omaha, Nebraska, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay, so describe a little bit more to our viewers. What led to this moment where you all said, we've had enough, we're tired of waiting, we're going on strike?
Well, as many of you can recall, back in 2013, we were locked out for illegal lockout with the Kellogg Company. And during that time, we negotiated a master contract with all 4 cereal plants. And we gave the company concessions because they pretty much cried broke and they needed help with certain things. So we agreed to a progressive program that would allow members of Kellogg's, when they get hired, to progressively max out to top pay and receive the same benefits and insurance that we currently receive. So now, since last year when the contract expired, they want to come back on the table, across the table, and say, well, that's not good enough. We want to make it permanent. Well, these people that you have, which has been here 5 years, and the people coming behind them will never have retirement insurance or benefits, and they'll make about $13 less than what you make right now. So this is just corporate greed at its worst in America. I mean, we're a predominantly black plant, and it's just heartening to say that a company that's made over $380 million in 9 months wants to take away from workers who only cost them 45 to 50 cents a box of cereal. So it's corporate greed.
Wow. So what are your specific demands right now that you and the other workers want to be put in place?
What we're demanding now is to go back to the table with the company and negotiate in good faith and just take these things off, and let's try to have some type of a mutual agreement between both parties, the union and the company, that can that's acceptable and affordable for the company. We're not asking you to give us more money. We're just asking you to pay everybody the same amount of money. I mean, there shouldn't be a problem with that.
You might as well go for more money while you're there. You're already picketing. I'm just saying. But seriously, though, when people look at this and look at how it's affecting people, do you hope that this strike will affect their bottom line and the green hit them in the pocket where it hurts in order to get you all back to work?
Yeah, we're trying to keep up jobs in America as well, because they threaten us to take jobs to Mexico. And we all know if you can't drink the water in Mexico, why would you want to eat food made from the water in Mexico? In order to make cereal, you got to have good water. And Memphis has some of the best water in the world with artesian wells. So we are the low-cost producer here in Memphis, and we work 7 days a week, 12, 16 hours a day. And we worked that way through an 18-month pandemic. We've lost co-workers who died from COVID-19. We've had a third of our plant infected by COVID-19. And we were essential then, but now we're non-essential. So we just want the company to come back to the table, take that off the table, and bargain in good faith and treat the people right and pay us what you can afford to pay us, not what you want to pay us.
Well, have they responded to your demands at all?
They have not. They've told many different falsehoods and everything to the media, saying that they were scheduled to be down anyway, and they don't know why we're on strike. So why would anyone go on strike just because they're scheduled to be down? I'd be home with my family instead of at home on a picket line. I mean, here on the picket line for the last 4 days, 24 hours. So they're going to bring in replacement workers probably. But the last time during the lockout, they brought in replacement workers. and they were urinating on the cereal. So, we make a nice, clean, safe, quality product because we eat the product that we sell ourselves, that we make and sell ourselves. We eat that product. So why would you want to bring in a group of workers that have no loyalty to the safety and quality of our food to jeopardize what we do and infect America with dangerous food? So we're here to stand one day longer, one day stronger, no matter how long it takes.
Well, you say no matter how long it takes. It's already been 4 days. You're out there 24 hours a day. What's morale like? And literally, how long will you stay? Are we talking 6 months if it takes that long?
Hey, we were out here last time 10 months for them being wrong. We will be here literally till one day longer, one day stronger than them. I mean, we have a lot of support from religious community, politicians, our Congressman Steve Cohen, Senator Ramesh. We have a lot of political, influential things going on. So we will be here, regardless of how long it takes. We will be here.
And what's the message you want to have for consumers, for families, and people themselves who are being right now just hurt by the economic times of this country and going through tough times? What do you say to the American worker?
I say to the American worker, stand strong for what you believe in, demand your worth, and if you don't have a union, get a union because you need a union. Companies don't like union because they make companies pay. We make companies pay what they can afford to pay and not what they want to pay, and you have a voice. Never settle for anything you can't live with. We can't settle for this right now.
Well, we definitely hope you guys get everything you want so we can get back to eating some delicious cereal. We don't have to worry about them being shut down. Kevin, thank you so much for your time. Right. And our thoughts and prayers go out to all y'all. All right, we want you guys to join this conversation. What do you think about this strike and unions altogether? We want to hear from you. So head over to our BNC Instagram and Twitter pages and let us know how you feel. Also visit our website, bnc.tv, and subscribe to our YouTube page to check out clips from the show.